Coronal holes, the sun's mysterious dark patches. Ever wondered about the dark, shadowy regions that sometimes appear on the sun? These aren't sunspots, but something even more intriguing: coronal holes. Let's dive into the science behind these fascinating solar phenomena. Coronal holes are regions in the sun's corona where the magnetic field lines open up and extend into space. Unlike the closed loops that trap hot plasma, these open field lines allow solar wind to escape more easily. This escape of plasma results in lower density and temperature in these regions. That's why they appear darker in extreme ultraviolet and X-ray images. The exact mechanisms behind coronal hole formation are still being researched. However, they are closely linked to the sun's magnetic field. Changes in the sun's magnetic field configuration can lead to the opening of field lines. This often happens near the sun's poles, but can also occur at lower latitudes. Coronal holes are the primary source of high-speed solar wind. This solar wind streams out into space, carrying charged particles and magnetic fields. When this high-speed solar wind interacts with Earth's magnetosphere, it can cause geomagnetic storms. These storms can disrupt satellite communications and even power grids. Scientists use specialized telescopes and instruments to observe coronal holes. These instruments are sensitive to extreme ultraviolet and X-ray light. By studying these images, researchers can track the size, shape, and location of coronal holes. This helps them predict the intensity and arrival time of solar wind at Earth. As mentioned earlier, coronal holes can have significant effects on Earth. The high-speed solar wind they produce can trigger geomagnetic storms. These storms can cause auroras to appear at lower latitudes than usual. They can also disrupt radio communications and GPS signals. The number and size of coronal holes vary throughout the sun's 11-year solar cycle. During solar minimum, large coronal holes often appear near the poles. As the sun approaches solar maximum, coronal holes become more numerous and can appear at lower latitudes. This leads to more frequent geomagnetic disturbances. Understanding coronal holes is crucial for space weather forecasting. By predicting when and where coronal holes will form, we can better prepare for potential geomagnetic storms. This knowledge is essential for protecting our technological infrastructure and ensuring the safety of astronauts in space. Further research will help us refine our models and improve our forecasting capabilities. Scientists are constantly developing new techniques to study coronal holes. This includes using advanced computer simulations and analyzing data from multiple spacecraft. Future missions will provide even more detailed observations of the sun's corona. This will help us unravel the mysteries of coronal hole formation and their impact on the solar system. Now that you've learned about coronal holes, delve deeper into the fascinating world of space weather. Subscribe to our channel for more educational videos on astronomy and astrophysics. Share this video with your friends and family to spread awareness about the sun's influence on our planet. Explore the links in the description for resources on space weather and coronal hole research. Let's continue to explore the universe together.